Hello again, my name is Kevin Lemaire, and this is my presentation for standards and conventions. So, first I decided to go with a particular website that I've actually never been to before, but it was on the list, so I looked it up, and it is Shazam. So, I looked into it, looked at the website, and immediately it's very easy to look at, to navigate. Everything is very nice and right there for you to see without having to look around and search for anything. And it also has the criteria. You have your logo up in the upper left hand corner. It also has the search bar right up here. It doesn't have a shopping cart right on the home page, but it does have this connect button and the download app button. So as we go into some of the links, we can look in the library, but I don't have a library because I'm not a member. We'll go into apps, and we can see that as we move down, it's very easy, very streamlined, very much follows the standards and conventions going all the way through. And then we can check out charts. Everything's very nice and very simple. It's very standard. And there's a lot of conventional techniques used in the creation of this website. And it just makes it a very, very user-friendly and a pleasant experience for this website. Now we go into a site that I'm actually familiar with going all the way back to the early 2000s. And one thing that I always noticed even before I knew anything about standards and conventions on websites is this particular website was always incredibly messy. The site is ebombsworld.com, and as we can see, not much has changed. So we have this up here. First of all, immediately when I came onto the website, I was just I was overwhelmed as I started going down. There's no visible hierarchy. Everything's just kind of clustered together, and there's not a there's not a great deal of conventional technique in here as you look at it. And there's a lot to go through. But there are a couple of marked things that you can notice, such as the logo up here in the left-hand corner. There is no search bar on the main page, but there's a couple of things here and there. The sign-in process is fairly simple. It's not a complicated situation. It's just this little box right here. But as we start going into these categories, it doesn't clean. Oh, hold on. It doesn't clean up all that much. It's just a lot of things that just kind of run together. It's almost as though they try to put it more on columns there, but the site itself is quite messy, and it's quite stressful to try to navigate and to try to just figure it out. It's kind of like it has its own learning curve, but I feel like there's been enough demonstration with just the few things that I've done just to show. I personally don't believe that this website eBombs World would qualify as being within the realms of standard and convention without being more so in the realm of confusion. But still, props to eBombs World for being on the internet for 25 years. Anyways, this has been my presentation on standards and conventions, and my name is Kevin Lemaire. Thank you very much for your time.